You are not fully awake when you just open up your eyes wide by a trail fan. You need to get something on your system. You need to get something on your stomach too. You need to get something on your system and something on your stomach wide by a trail fan. When you wake up, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The most important meal of the day is breakfast wide by a trail fan. Think about it. The most important meal of the day is breakfast. Why buy a trap fan? So think about it. Because see, when you skip out on breakfast, you don't know what you're skipping out on. When you skip out on lunch, you don't know what you're skipping out on. When you skip out dinner, you don't know what you're skipping out on. Why buy a trap fan? I'm telling you, don't skip breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Because you don't know what type of surprise you're gonna have inside of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So don't skip breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Wi-Fi trip, fam. Don't do it. It ain't worth skipping it because you might just look for that breakthrough that you've been looking for inside of that breakfast. You might just get your help that you've been looking for inside of your lunch. You might just get that miracle you've been looking for. Why trap, family, inside of that dinner. So that's why I say don't skip out because you might just miss out on what you need. Why buy a trap, family? So don't skip breakfast, lunch, and dinner because you might just miss out on what you need. So, why buy a trail fan? I'm out.